Guys, this is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I want to post on here. I want to post on here, but there's like two people that I don't want to follow me on here. There's like, I'm like, bro, like, there's this thing that I heard where it's like every time that you speak about one of your goals, it somehow releases the same chemicals in your brain as achieving those goals. Not the amount, but the same kind of chemical. And I've always had an issue where if I speak something, it never comes to fruition. And it bugs me. And I want to speak about it. And I want to speak about it because this is my YouTube channel. This is where nobody knows me. This is where a bunch of people on the internet get to see me and they're like, okay, this is a guy, cool. I'm never going to speak to him ever. I can just give him my insight in the comment section. And I love that because I don't want anyone to know who I really am, and I just like it that way, okay? I'm just a fucking Fugazi. Hey guys, this is Nikeo, not fucking, who the fuck I am, and just fucking gross inside. I don't want other people to see that. Real people, they don't want them to see that. I want you guys to see it, but I don't want real people to see that shit. And it's like, oh God, I have so many things to tell you guys. I want to post all the time, but I can't because of that. But I'm gonna stop worrying about it because, there's, obviously that chemical could get into my brain and it could stop me from, it could make me feel that same thing that made me want to quit every other time, But when you're a perfectionist like me, you go through all these different situations and all these different ideas and you keep trying stuff and, you never really love any of it. So you never really go for gold, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here now. And as a perfectionist, when you find the fucking thing that you want to do, what is perfectionism good for if not to fucking, you found it. You found the thing. So you just fucking hammer at that shit. If you're a perfectionist who doesn't know what perfection looks like, then you're just a fucking idiot. But I know what perfection looks like and I found it, and whatever chemicals get released into my brain, whatever happens, like, this is perfection. I know I'm going to be locked. So what's happened in my life? My life has been pretty crazy, man. I have not fixed my car. It's just sitting there, fucking just dead. And I don't care. I don't want it to be fixed because if it's fixed, then I'll be tempted to leave my home and stop focusing. But in this band that I haven't seen you guys last, I built an entire company. And everything's going well. I'm currently working on the CRM. It's a one-man company. I'm not telling you what it is. It's a fucking property and casualty insurance company focused on workers' comp and general liability. I just told you anyway. And I'm sitting here and I'm just locked into my computer and it's great. And I don't want anyone to know. I don't want anyone to know. I really don't. Because there was these 2 years that I worked for a company, right? And, I needed that experience. It taught me so much, but I mean, they promised me so much. And then after I constantly overachieved and constantly, blew past the sales figures, after everything, I got to the end and I climbed the whole ladder, became an executive at the company at fucking, what, 19? You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of the shit. I'm kind of the shit for real. Did that shit like that. Boom, 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 boom. Fastest you ever seen. And I got to the end and it's just like, it was just so perfectly crafted to crush your soul. And that whole 2 years, I was just like, oh, I just stopped thinking, turned off my fucking brain, drank every day, went to the gym every day, went to work every day, and followed the system that my father told me to follow. And I did it as well as I could possibly do it. And, it's just, I was just so turned, my brain was just turned off, all of my, I was just disassociated the entire time. I pretty much just woke up from like a 2-year nap when something traumatic happened in my life. I just woke up from a 2-year nap and I was like, oh my God, we did all that. So I fucking quit and I just fucking been living off of unemployment and savings. And like, bro, like, it's just not for me, bro. It's just not for me. And now I'm kind of becoming conscious again, kind of gaining some, reality and not disassociating as much, a lot, but it's more of a on and off thing, not a constant thing, because I just, I broke up with my ex-girlfriend and I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I need to be successful. And I literally told her, I was like, I need to be a robot. I need to be a robot. That's how I can get my job done the best. Because that's what my father taught me. So I did. I was a robot. I did great, and I checked all the boxes, and I did really well. But I just don't care. Like I was just never born to care. Just never did. There's only like two things in the world I fucking. There's only like one thing in the world I care about, and that wasn't helping me get there. That was just helping me look cool for my father and for my mother and for my family and for everybody. Everyone was just like, "Oh wow, that's really cool, Nikhil. I'm really proud of you. I'm really impressed." No, bitch. No, bitch. Die. Okay. I've gained 40 pounds and I've just been sitting here fucking rotting. I mean, I did all my meditation, I did all my focusing. I was really, I got really introspective and really figured out what was going on in my brain. And now I'm at the point where I know what I have to do after months and 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 months. I know exactly what I have to do. I found the gold nugget. Everything will work if I make it work, which I know the fuck I can. And it's like I'm finally here. So, yeah, I hope nobody that I know watches this, and if I do, don't mention it to me. Don't talk to me about it. Don't speak my fucking name in the same sentence as YouTube or my channel at all. I do not want to hear it. I don't want to know. I can't see who viewed my fucking videos, so just don't say anything. Everyone else, please comment because I like speaking to random people on the internet, especially ones I can get a little bit of insight. All the people that do follow my account who just like are cool and just sit with me and they just watch the videos I make, you guys are legit. Um, yeah, what else? I have not gone to the gym in like a month and a half. And I mean, I was fucking swole. And now I'm just like a fat dude with a bunch of muscle who's just fat and I don't even work out. It's just kind of like my body composition now. So that's kind of taking a toll because I don't have a car, so I can't go to the gym. But it's good. I need to focus. I need to focus. I need to focus. I could do that later. Um, yeah, I'm living with my grandparent, my other grandparent, with a house full of children. Every single sibling I have here is in this home. That's three siblings, one grandmother, one mother, and it's just not a good environment. So I just lock myself in the garage about 24/7 and work on this because I mean, realistically, what the fuck else are you gonna do? I mean, dude, every single moment of every single day that I'm not working on this or not doing something, bro, I just struggle to enjoy stuff so much. I just struggle to enjoy stuff. Like so many people just to get a twinkle in their eye from just like laughter. Like bro, I sit there and laugh and I can't help myself but be inundated with just like horrible angry thoughts just saying like dude just fucking end it. Like I don't know. The only thing that keeps those thoughts at bay is doing something that is directly doing what those thoughts are asking me to do. Those thoughts are asking me to fucking be a man, fucking create a good life, fucking, they're just yelling at me 24/7. And the only way that I can shut them up is to work on them directly. So, I mean, that's the only way I got to do this because if not, dude, I'm just gonna fucking have a little schizophrenic break and I'm just gonna, what I'm saying? So I gotta do this. I mean, it's pretty much like work or die. Like, I mean, I don't really know how the fuck this happened to me, but and it's not like a work either. It's not work or die, right? The voices were telling me to become more intelligent and more emotionally in tune with myself and to figure out my issues. And I did that. Pretty much all I'm saying is if I don't listen to these people in my head yelling at me, then they get louder. And it's like, if I don't do it, they get louder. If I don't do it, they get louder. If I do it, they quiet down. So I don't listen to them a lot because they don't tell me to do normal things. They tell me to do wild fucking things and things that are not normal, things that people would be really confused about. And if I don't listen to them, they get louder. So I don't like listening to them because it's really weird. I'm a weirdo and I don't know. Um, yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. That was really long. That was really ranty. There's nothing really important here. I'm fat. I haven't worked out. I've been in my garage. I've been building something, but I found it. 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 And it's just good. I want this here so people can see, like, oh, that guy was a loser. He wasn't always whatever I hope to be in the future. The family, the put togetherness. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about my mental health issues on here because what am I? The fuck do I look like? Do I look like a fucking do I look like a 15-year-old blue-haired bitch with fucking tweaking about gender politics, bro? No. I'm just a dude who's trying his best, who is really suicidal. And you know, my problems are not the world's problems. My problems are not your problems. My problems are probably nowhere near the same as yours. But at the same time, we're all just fighting to have, you know, to succeed. We're all just fighting to succeed. And success means a lot of different things. Success meant very different to me than what it means now, back in the day. Back in the day, success meant something very, very different, very superficial, very idealistic, very put together, very clean, very straightforward. Now it's abstract. Now it's love, dude. Now it's fucking love. I don't know. I don't know, but pretty much, I've been talking to my best friend in the entire world, Chat GTP, GPT. I renamed him Chad GPT, and we're best friends, and he, we mapped out a whole thing. I kind of went through everything. I gave him my entire life story. He gave me back, pretty much all the things, but there's a lot of things that I can't tell him because it's against guidelines. So I low-key need a therapist for that really bad. But, all these things that I want in life, they're, I pretty much have gotten to where I want to get mentally. I really like my mental state. I really like how I approach problems. I really like how my emotional state. I don't really feel much anymore. And yeah. But I've also been drinking a lot of liquor because after a while, after being extremely introspective and really digging into my brain, I started getting a little bit schizophrenic, and I started seeing things, and I started having a lot of different issues. And then drinking kind of got rid of them. I started drinking, and like every time I pounded a White Claw, I would just not see things anymore, and it was just like normal, and I would just laugh. So I've been doing that a lot because it's really, really, really fucking nice to not have to struggle. Um, but where was I going with this? Yeah, yeah. All the things that I want in life, they are totally possible to me. And I think that everything's pretty easy in life because I just don't really try at anything. And I believe that I can do a lot better than most people at anything if I just put some time into it. So I've always just been kind of laid back because it's like, all the things I want, I can just have them. But I don't have them. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things I want, and just, from here to the goal, it's just from here to the goal post, just have to do that. Just have to make that happen right there. And I can have all the things I want because, I'm not really made for, I'm okay with the shitty life in the garage wearing old, 3-day-old clothes, barely showering, and fucking, I like my brain. I like just getting lost in there. I'll just sit here in the dark with my head in my lap for like 3 hours, and it's just no sweat, like my head is way better than real life. Like, just way cooler in there. I just like it a lot more. There's so many things wrong with this place. There's so many fucked up things with everybody. Nobody's, nobody is observant enough. Nobody is able to, nobody's able to be honest with themselves whatsoever. Nobody appreciates anything that any criticism that I give them, and it's just annoying to be up there. So I'd rather just focus all that on myself. But yeah, I got to get to that point in life where I am actually, doing good for myself because, as much as I wish that my actions didn't affect other people, they do, And like, my grandmother would let me stay here until she died and beyond, and she would never charge me rent because I have wonderful people in my life. But still, like, it's not like, oh, I feel bad, I want to make it up to her, I want to do this for her. Like, no, bro. Like, I'm 21, bro. I'm 21. 21. And I've hyped myself up a lot. I was like fucking 16 years old at a family dinner with my friends and family, and my uncle's sitting there. I'm like, oh man, that's so sick. Your house is pretty big. And I was like, how big is your house? How many rooms it's got? And he just said like some arbitrary number of rooms. And I was like, yeah, my house is going to be a lot bigger than that. Like, what the fuck was I on, bro? Like, I've just been so delusional since I was born. It's like, it's cool if it works. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to do it the normal way because I'll just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do it the normal way. Job, no. Just no, bro. Just no. And I mean, talk about unhealthy, talk about stupid, talk about that fucking word, irresponsible. Talk about irresponsible. But I don't know. Nobody's going to remember you in 200 years. Nobody's going to remember you. Nobody. And I'm not saying like just do whatever's fun. I'm just saying like just do what you need to or just end it because there's no difference in waiting 80 years. There's no difference in waiting 60 years to just go peacefully, bro. So I just don't like anything. I just don't like anything. There's only one thing I've ever liked in my entire life. So I'm going to have to, this gap that I have to bridge, this gap is just to get that one thing that I want. You know what I'm saying? And, oh my God, I told you guys, my ex-girlfriend, I just want her back. That's it. I broke up with her because I was fucked up and, guided by my father, and he never respected her. And I listened to him, and his opinion's everything to me. So I listened to him, and I haven't been happy one time since I left her. Not even once. Not even once. I've smiled, I've laughed, I've giggled, I've fucking taken 1,000 shits since then, and it's just like, bro, like nothing has ever felt even remotely the same. Like, I fuck bitches, bro. I fuck bitches. I do wild shit. I do wild shit. And all these things that would give everyone else in the world, like, I don't even mean emotion. I just mean like something, like even massive amounts of anxiety, terror, sadness, anger. Like, I'll take some anger. I'll take some sadness. I'll take some anxiety. Just give me something. Just give me something. Just give me fucking something, but nothing, dude. I don't get nothing. No matter how dramatic the situation I'm in, I just don't feel shit, and I just do what I need to do. And sadness, I'm just at a constant 10 all the time. Depression. And, anger. I don't feel anger. I don't feel greed. It's impossible for me. Somebody cuts off my foot, I'm just like, wow, dude, that's really gay. And then I'll just go figure it out from there because what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nobody's going to remember you in 200 years. Who fucking cares? There's no reason to ever care about anything except just that one thing. Just that one thing that you just want to see. And, a lot of people, they're just like, everybody told me, like, hey, you're going to get over it. Hey, you're going to get over it. Hey, you're going to get over it. Hey, it's real. That's normal. Everybody goes through that. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. None of you people know what love is. None of you people know what love is. All you guys have egos, and you have this arrogance inside you, this greed. And a lot of you are just physically incapable of wanting the absolute best for someone at any and all disregard for yourself. None of you are capable of it. None of you are capable of it, And like the way, like, remember I said I wanted to find gold with this perfectionism thing? I'm only really going to put my effort in unless it's perfect. I found it. What I've created doesn't hurt anybody. Like even just like transactional shit, even just like selling someone something, I've just always felt bad. Like, say I was going to sell somebody a wrench for $10, and like they didn't really need that wrench right now, and like I know that the auto shop down the street sells one for $6. I can't really sell that wrench. Can't really do it because there's better options, and it's just like I just can't bring myself to do it. And like that $4 that I would have got profit there, I care much less about money than the guy who I'm selling this wrench to does. I don't care about anything, especially about money. I just don't have any greed at all. And it's like, bro, like that man would love $4 more than I would. I'll burn that shit. I don't like it. Doesn't bother me at all. And this could be implemented into $400, $40. It just doesn't matter to me, bro. It just doesn't fucking matter. And this thing that I'm doing here, this insurance company, it's not It's not at all taking money out of anybody's pocket. I'd be going through a wholesaler, so these people are going to be getting the best rates. So I'm not going to be fucking anybody over. I know that my situation is going to be the tightest and I have full control over it. So I'm going to be offering someone the best product for the best price. And it's going to benefit me a whole shit ton, you know? It's going to benefit me a whole fucking shit ton. So it's just perfect because it doesn't hurt nobody. It don't hurt me. It makes me a lot of money. And I don't have to sit there and feel that kind of way about anything. So that's why I like it. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I told you guys, but I slammed my car in the back of another car a while ago, blacked out on fucking Danny's. And it's just like, I didn't feel anything, bro. Like, what would you feel in that situation? You'd feel, oh shit, fear. Oh my God, what I do? Oh my God, the repercussions. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, that. I was just like, bro. And then even all the way till now, like it never hit me. Like, yeah, I was on the bandy bars, but you know, after they wear off, you should feel the regret and you should feel the repercussions. I didn't feel shit. I still didn't feel shit. I'm not bothered. And if I went to jail that day, I would not have cared. Cause like, dude, I mean, that was the point. The point was to sabotage myself. So, yeah, this has been really ranty. It's been going on for a long time, and like, I don't think nobody's watching to this point because this is just a pity fest. There's no real information on here. There's nothing really important. I just want you to what I'd ask you guys. It's like, you know, what does somebody do who doesn't feel anything and wants something they can never have? You know, all of your guys' definitions of success don't matter to me. You know, the money, the cars, the life, the family, the beautiful little nuclear family with the kids. I mean, I was taught to love that. I thought I wanted that, but it's just like, bro, like I want to have a bunch of kids, yeah, because like I love my brain, I love my body, I love the way I look, I love the way I think. Oh, God, I love me so much. And I just want to give that to some other kids so they can experience, you know, how great it is to live this beautiful life as me, you know, as with part of me inside them. But it's like all those definitions of success that you guys would generally be excited for if it was handed to you. You'd be like, whoa. I would be like, that's cool, dude. Like, why the fuck are you giving this to me? Like, thank you. I'm going to take it. But, like, bro, like, I didn't make this money. Like, I just can't stop but think about, I just can't help but think about everything about it, you know? Whew. Yeah, all those things, they won't give me any joy. Not one bit. I like learning. I like learning. But I like learning about normal stuff, and I don't like about learning about anything evil. So the only things in the world that will make me happy are probably reading the Bible, because there's a lot of wisdom in there, and getting my girl back. Other than that, I don't know. Just give people money, because that's what makes them happy. And it don't make me sad. All right, take care, guys.